Did you know that your dog might be scared of things you can't even imagine? Sometimes, what seems harmless to us can be a real nightmare for them. And the scariest part is that many owners don't even notice these signs. The dog suffers in silence, and all they want is for you to understand better what's going on in their heart. In this video, you'll discover 9 things that really scare your dog, including some that most people wouldn't even dream could cause so much anxiety. If you love your 4-legged friend and want to give them a happier, calmer, and safer life, stay with me until the end, because this video might change the way you see your best friend. Loud and sudden noises. Few people know that dogs' hearing is about 4 times more sensitive than ours. This means that noises that are already annoying to us can be absolutely terrifying to them. Fireworks, thunder, vacuum cleaners, blenders, hammering, or slamming doors. All of these can cause real panic in your dog. And the worst part is that often they don't even understand where the noise is coming from. They just feel the shock and fear. You might notice your dog hiding, trembling, panting, or trying to protect themselves under furniture. Some even cry or bark nonstop. On stormy days or during celebrations with fireworks, create a safe and cozy corner. A closed space with blankets, toys, and your scent can bring more comfort. Soft sounds, like calm music, also help to muffle external noises. Strong smells. Dogs' sense of smell is their main sense, and it's incredibly powerful. To give you an idea, while humans have about 5 million olfactory cells, dogs have over 200 million. So, that strong perfume, freshly used cleaning product, disinfectant, vinegar, pepper, or even some aromatic plants can be extremely intense and even scary for your dog. They might react by fleeing the area, sneezing, waving their nose, or showing signs of discomfort, like licking their lips or excessive yawning. Avoid spraying perfumes or cleaning products near your dog. And never use products with strong smells in the place where they sleep or eat. If you're cleaning the house, wait for it to ventilate well before letting them roam around. Fights or yelling at home. Dogs are masters at sensing the emotional climate of their environment. They don't understand the words, but they feel the energy, tone of voice, and tension. When there are fights, arguments, or constant yelling at home, the dog might associate these moments with danger. Even if they aren't the target of the argument, they feel the heavy atmosphere and react with fear. You might notice them hiding, lowering their ears, tucking their tail between their legs, or trying to approach calmly, as if they want to calm the situation. Others become anxious, restless, or sad. Try to keep a calm tone of voice around your dog, especially if they are already more sensitive or fearful. They respond better to calm and welcoming environments. Strange people or threatening postures. Not every dog is sociable with strangers, and that's perfectly normal. For many dogs, the approach of an unknown person can cause insecurity or fear, especially if the person makes sudden movements, speaks loudly, or stares directly at the animal. Additionally, objects in hands like brooms, large bags, canes, or even hats can cause strangeness. The dog might interpret this as a threat and react with fear or defensively. This type of fear is even more common in dogs that have gone through trauma or weren't properly socialized as puppies. Advise visitors not to force contact with your dog. Let them approach in their own time, calmly and safely, and reward good behavior with affection or treats. Changes in routine or environment. Dogs are creatures of habit. They feel more secure when they have a predictable routine and familiar environment. Therefore, changes like moving furniture around, moving houses, altering walk or feeding times, or even the arrival of a new family member, human or animal, can cause significant insecurity. In situations like these, it's common for the dog to be quieter, anxious, or even show different behaviors, like peeing in the wrong place, losing appetite, or barking more. Whenever you need to make changes, try to keep some familiar elements for your pet. The blanket, bed, and favorite toys help maintain a sense of stability. And if possible, introduce changes gradually. Being alone for too long. Many people believe that dogs get used to being alone, but the truth is that many of them suffer in silence from loneliness. They are social animals that form strong bonds with humans. Being alone for long hours can cause anxiety, fear, and even destructive behaviors. Some dogs cry, bark nonstop, scratch doors, destroy objects. Others, on the other hand, become apathetic and sad. And it's not a tantrum. It's real emotional suffering. If you spend a lot of time away, try to enrich the environment with interactive toys, leave a piece of clothing with your scent, or even play soft sounds like radio or TV to keep them company. And, whenever possible, spend quality time with your pet when you're home. Different objects or costumes. To us, a funny costume or an open umbrella might seem harmless. But to a dog, this can be something strange and threatening. Objects that move unexpectedly, make noise, or have an unusual appearance, like balloons, flying bags, remote control cars, or even robot vacuums, can be quite scary. Costumes, masks, or bulky clothing also cause fear because they alter the human silhouette that the dog is used to seeing. This happens because dogs rely heavily on visual and olfactory observation to recognize what is familiar. And any alteration can cause insecurity. Introduce these objects gradually, always with a lot of calm and positive rewards. Don't force contact. Let the dog approach in their own time. Being forced to interact. Not every dog is always in the mood to play, receive affection, or meet other dogs. And that's normal. Forcing this type of interaction, whether with people, children, or other animals, can cause deep fear and even result in reactions like growling or attempts to escape. A dog that retreats, lowers their head, turns their face, or licks their lips is showing clear signs of discomfort. When these signs are not respected, they feel cornered, and the fear intensifies. Learn to read your dog's body language. Respecting their limits is essential for building trust and security. When they want affection or interaction, they will show it themselves. Past abuse. If your dog was adopted, lived on the streets, or went through traumatic situations, they might carry specific fears that don't make much sense at first glance. They might be afraid of certain sounds, objects, people with certain profiles, like men with deep voices or hats, closed spaces, or even simple gestures like raising an arm. This happens because the dog associates these experiences with bad memories. These fears are deep and often silent. The dog might react with trembling, excessive submission, attempts to escape, or even aggression purely out of instinct for protection. Patience is key. Never force contact and reward progress, even if it's small. In more severe cases, the guidance of a professional in canine behavior can make all the difference. Now that you know these 9 things that can cause fear in your dog, how about observing their behavior more closely in daily life? Many fears might seem small to us, but to your dog, they are huge. And with attention, affection, and patience, you can turn these moments of insecurity into opportunities to build even more trust and connection between you. Your dog counts on you to feel safe in the world. If this video helped you in any way, leave a like. It shows that you care about animal welfare. And if you want more tips like this, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to not miss any content. Oh, and share this video with that friend or family member who also loves dogs. They might be making some mistakes without knowing. See you in the next video, and give your dog a pet for me. Thanks for watching.